Day 26 of 30 Days of Warcraft. Today, Undead, as promised, versus Night Elf. XlorD takes on Moon on Twisted Metals in this NGL game. And in all honesty, we're already starting to get towards the end of 30 days. Day 26 already, so we're really on top of the last stages of this little, this little project of mine. And let's reminisce later and focus on the game first, shall we? As Moon starts off here on Twisted Meadows, quite close towards XlorD. Right on top of him, and only one spawn away. So we really need to watch out for that if he decides to place his. He's going for when he's placing his Ancient of War, so he doesn't get denied earlier on by one of the scouts of XlorD. XlorD himself, Altar of Darkness coming up, Crypt as well. So I'm not expecting anything interesting off the start. Maybe something like along the lines of Fiends, but we shall see. As Moon, meanwhile, really one of the classic players of Warcraft, managing to push it all up, is already on his way. He's going for a let's see, already has his Ancient of War building up, and he will be going after this this creep spawn and going forward. And let's take a look at the map itself. As Twisted Meadows has a lot of opportunity to expand on. And you've got this area and this one as well. This one was quite interesting with Zeppelins. And if you remember that, a game earlier on with Grubby versus, I believe, the Muslin, who managed to go for Zeppelins to get out of a rather interesting predicament. As we got our first stuff going on, we got XlorD scouting out the buildings of Moon. He knows where they are now, and he will be able to go after them quite quickly. And let's take a look at the heroes that are being picked. We have Death Knight for XlorD, and Moon probably has got a Demon Hunter. Yeah, there you go, and he will be able to get the mana burns off on towards Moon quite easily. And that will be difficult for XlorD to counter, because Death Coil and all that is really reliant on your mana. And if it gets burned away, as always, with that Demon Hunter, then it could be problematic. Anyway, he will be able to creep up right now as the Ancient of War is tanking the damage quite nicely. And currently, we have the Wisps checking stuff out as well. So the Death Lord is up. Death Knight, my apologies, is up. And he's got Dust of Appearance as well as Rod of Necromancy. My apologies for butchering that. He will be able to get those skeletons up. But he needs to start creeping because the Demon Hunter is already up. And he's got already +6 claws. And he'll be able to do quite a lot of damage. We got, it looks like we have ghoul stacking going on down here in XlorD's base. Just starting to churn those out quite nicely. So right now he's focusing on the ghouls. As the Death Knight still goes around, he's looking for a couple of skeletons to get up and maybe get a couple of creepjacks. But the Demon Hunter is still in the chase. And here we go. You could be looking at a creepjack himself. We got a Tech 2 coming up for the for the Undead. XlorD going for Halls of Undead quite quickly, and he's got Death Coil on him as well. Trying to go for the creepjacks. Now he only has 48 experience on his in his grasp, and we've got these ghouls coming in. They will be able to pick up the creep, and they're going after the archer as well. When we see Coil, no, there's more archers coming in to join in the battle, and XlorD knows this party cannot be won at the moment, as he tries to go in to deny Moon's assault. Now, right now, Moon is going for a Tree of Ages. So it's quickly teching up, just like XlorD is. But XlorD, what is he going to do with his base? Now, he has a lot of different things he could possibly do. There we go. Moon has gone for Boots of Speed. That will be a combination quite nicely with those Claws of Attack, especially since the Death Knight really isn't all that fast. Especially not when he doesn't have Boots himself. And he is starting to go for a little bit of raid onto the Wisps. And we got Huntress Hall coming up for Moon. So it looks like we're going to get some Dryads or Huntresses on the field. As XlorD is finally going to go for a Crypt. So he's going for a double Crypt build. And potentially the Fiends building out later on. As well as a Graveyard now as well. So could be looking to build Fiends rather shortly. And he's continuing to creep up. And putting Unholy Aura on towards his Death Knight will definitely help his troops get quicker. The Demon Hunter does another mana burn on towards the Death Knight, finds himself with 0 mana to speak of. and he won't be able to coil this this Overseer and get the experience for that. So that's a bit of a sad face moment for him. A little bit of a raining on his parade situation there, because now Moon will be able to pick up this this Overseer and grab the XP and go for level 2. There we go, level 2 on him, and another clause of attack. Oh, what a loss! As the Death Knight could definitely use that, and he could have used that in case he would go for a Lich, which he's not doing at the moment. But it would have been an interesting thing to do. We got more crypts coming up. We're gonna go gargoyles. Gargoyle build is enabled as well. I see a boneyard as well, so expect a nice, well, shades on the map, and they will be scouting out the field on XlorD's behalf like crazy. Maybe later on somebody in the comments can tell me why nobody ever decides to build a Nerubian Crypt Lord. I really want to cast one of those games because I haven't seen those so far. Pandaren Brewmaster coming out for Moon. You don't want to say Fox for some reason, but as the Death Knight does need to watch out. The Demon Hunter goes in its face, and the Brewmaster is continuing to level up quite quickly, continuing to creep. As the Death Knight still is running around. This Archer could be going down, and that will be a loss right there. But nice micro there. Oh, great micro from Moon. Just making sure that he can go anywhere. And that Archer is saved. Nicely done with those Moon Wells. Get close. And the Ancient of Lore is now coming up for Moon. And, if I saw that correctly just now, I think, yeah, we have a Black Citadel coming up for XlorD. Heavy T3. Are we going to see Frost Worms? We shall see. We have Shades as well. A little bit of Scout out quite nicely. A bit of a creep jack going on there. Didn't connect properly. So Moon himself is going 3-3 as well. 3 of Eternity. Ooh, this Death Knight needs to watch out. He gets Mana Burn once again, and that's no Death Coil for you. And he is going to go after him. Only 150 remaining on him. And he will get away at this rate. Let's take a look at Moon's base. Ancient of Lore. 2 Ancients of Lore are up. So he could be looking at a Druid build. Druids of the Talon, perhaps. Well, he knows Gargoyles are on the field for XlorD. So he will need to counter those properly. More gargoyles are coming up. As Moon has gone for Dryads, we'll be able to use the range attack on the Dryads to take the gargoyles down, and in combination with those archers, we'll be able to do a lot of damage. More Dryads on the field. Currently, let's take a look at what the statistics say. XlorD, food-wise, has 32 in weapons on the field. Moon, however, only has 21, but these archers will do the heads in of these gargoyles. They are slowed at the moment. XlorD continues to creep up. And he needs to, considering, well, he's only on level 2. His Black Citadel is almost done as well, and building more gargoyles just to keep Moon busy. There you go, moving those in as well to get more power in there. I'm quickly gonna put the audio down slightly because it's a little bit loud. As Moon himself is continuing to creep, and he's gonna go for a Shredder bought at the lab, and we'll get absolutely crap tons of lumber with that. As, here we go, XlorD is going for a Boneyard, and we could be looking at Frostworms. Boneyard has been queued up in the back of his base, out of sight, out of mind. Moon won't be able to see it just now. As, the gargoyles continue. Are we going to see a Lich? No, not just yet. He does have... We do have a Orb of Corruption on top of the on top of the Death Knight. XlorD right now is just creeping up like crazy. He needs to get the levels going for him. He's only on level 3. As on the other side, we got the Pandaren Brewmasters on level 3 as well, and the Demon Hunter only on level 2. But he will go to level 3 rather quickly, Going for a Staff of Preservation. That'll add quite nicely. XlorD has a Zeppelin. He is going for a Zeppelin. All right, XlorD. What are you going to do with that Zeppelin? Are you going to go for back base drops on towards Moon? You will have to see. The Boneyard is up. Is he going to build? We have full Ghoul Frenzy coming up with that as well, but I don't see any anything interesting with that Boneyard just yet. But Heavy T3 does indicate a Frostworm. As the Demon Hunter levels up finally through Shadara on him as well. As, the Dryads are quite powerful at the moment. Mana burn once again on towards the Demon Hunter, and he's going to go back towards the base. And no, honestly, I don't see any expansion so far. Frostworms are being queued up.
Research finished.
Frostworms are being queued up by XlorD. That's a do or die right there. Yesterday we saw Chimeras.
Our warriors have engaged
Ultravision is on being looked on towards XlorD just to see what's going on. He did see that Zeppelin. He did see the Zeppelin, and looks like he's going to go for an expansion back here, just to make sure that that Moon cannot get to it. That's 1,000 gold right there.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
That would be a nice area to expand to, because you can really not get there very easily. Yeah, there we go, Hunter Gold Mine. As, expansion for XlorD is a fact. As we have an expansion on this side as well. Tree of Life for Moon coming out. Nope, he's going to be disable it, and he's going to go for this one instead. And he's going to go walk it around. And just tank a little bit of damage.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Gargoyles are everywhere. That Demon Hunter could be in a little bit of trouble with those Nerubian towers, but the Frostworm is there as well. In combination with that Unholy Horror, as well as the Gargoyles, will be able to do so much damage. I'm not even kidding.
The enemy.
The ghouls have almost found out about the expansion. The Dryads are quick to move back. And right now, more Dryads are coming out for Moon. And there's the result of a Shredder in your base. No more trees. That Tree of Life is going to go up, and he's going to get scouted out by these ghouls. Unless they actually know what they're doing. Let me see whether or not XlorD knows it's there.
Forces are under attack.
No, he doesn't. He does not know it's there. So, that could be a problem right there. He has already moved his troops around that area, so he might think that he's already scouted there, and that could be his downfall itself. Frostworm trying to go down, trying to take down this Demon Hunter, and especially with that Frostworm, has got the additional damage of using his breath attack, and it freezes people, so it slows people down quite nicely. Ooh, the Death Knight could be in trouble. Another Death Coil onto him, and the Demon Hunter comes in to do the mana burn, making sure that no coils could come in. One Dryad did go down in the onslaught. But the party continues. Another gold mine has been hunted. This Tree of Life is almost up as well, so the expansion for Moon is almost in place as well. He's going to go for one down here as well. Another Tree of Life coming up. XlorD going for an upgrade on towards his creatures.
Our forces are under attack.
Continues on to raid Moon's base. And he needs to get these troops down. Ooh, the Dryad is very low. Nice use there once again of the Moon Wells. TP comes in. Moon has come home. The Death Knight coils just in time. That Gargoyle was quite low. Are we going to see another Frostworm on the map? Not so far. As we have a Lich. We do have a Lich, and we're going to see Orb of Corruption being transferred to said Lich. You'd expect it to happen. Yeah, there we go. Orb of Corruption on the Lich. It'll be to do nice damage. Frost Nova as well. And that Moon has now got a Zeppelin of his own.
Research complete.
He could be looking to go after this expansion with the dragons, but XlorD is not doing anything like that so far. He did have to take it down level 10 dragon to get past that, which is quite significant on his own. The Death Knight is level 5, and we got another Necropolis coming up, and it's being scouted. Hello. Oh wait, never mind. My apologies. A Necropolis is coming up. Where is the Necropolis coming up? It's coming up here. So XlorD is looking at a second expansion. And XlorD is continuing to creep and needs to get his Lich up. Frostworm will be able to do a lot of damage on towards the Warlord. Death Knight is out of there, making sure that the Lich gets full XP. Need to watch out that the Lich doesn't go down, though. Yeah, quick Death Coil on towards the Lich will help. But Moon is already there and denies XlorD's area. And he now has scouted out the Lich as well. And those Dryads without anti-magic attack will do quite a lot of damage. And now the Frostworm has been slowed, and the Dryads could potentially finish him off. And that would be, well, a quite devastating loss towards XlorD. Death Coil does come in and manage to get the level back up. As this Zeppelin could be in a little bit of trouble.
Upgrade complete.
I'm now under the impression that the Shredder tried to go in towards here, and he did get a Spirit Tower up, so nothing is going to come in there easily. As Moon has gone after the expansion. Shade is there to check it out, but that expansion is toast and unsummoned and everything, so that's not going to happen. As XlorD is just checking around the map. Where can I find more creeps to level up on? Did he lose the Frostworm? No, he didn't. There he is. There's XlorD going for another level on towards his creature attack, and Dark Ritual is now on the Lich as well.
Our forces are under attack.
And there's Moon, meanwhile, has got the Panda at level 5, and the Demon Hunter at level 4. So Moon, right now, when it comes to heroes, is a little bit behind on towards... well, in total, if you... Whoa, hold on. We're going to throw everything in the Zeppelin. Where are we going? As we seem to have a floating Dryad. Yeah, he's going to go after the expansion. This expansion is going to be toast. Moon is going to finish this one off. There we go. Going after the expansion. No. Throw out all the Acolytes in towards the Zeppelin. Get the hell out of there. No, it's not going to be enough. Only 3 Zeppelins were saved, and this Hunted Gold Mine is not going to go anywhere. XlorD did try to get an extra Ziggurat in, but, well, it was too late.
Our town is under attack.
So right now, we got another Ancient of Lore coming up, and an Ancient of the Tree of Life for another gold mine. So a second expansion could be the case. No, he's not going to go for it. And he just walked it out of there, so that's a gold mine a little bit bigger than this one. XlorD is trying to finish the deal. Will find himself against a lot of archers, but those will all go down. And bit of an example of bad placement there for Moon. This is archers were going to go down. It could have been a trap for the Panda, trying to get the drench ability on him, and then set him on fire. That could have been a nice mix, especially with those gargoyles stacking on top of each other in such a crazy way. This gold mine is being haunted as we speak. So we could be going for an expansion once again, and this expansion is going to come back up as well. A little bit of time lost, and we need more. He needs more Ziggurats there just to defend himself. Moon going for another Moonstone. As XlorD has got another level of Frost Nova on towards his Lich. And,
our forces are under attack.
That right there is quite a lot of damage. Another gargoyle goes down.
Mine is nearly empty.
And XlorD almost has no gold left in his gold mine. There we go, only 1,400 remaining.
The damned stand ready.
And that could be problematic. And he is filling his Zeppelin up once again.
Are under attack.
He will send him out back here. Dryads have found out about the hunted gold mine. It's not going to happen. Although on the other side, we got the expansion for Moon being targeted. We got the Frostworm as well. The gargoyles going in. The Dryads could be next. As we're going to see an drench here as well. TP coming in. It's too late for Moon. TP comes in as XlorD is out of there. And he did lose his expansion. Big loss right there. But we have another Tree of Life coming up just around the corner.
Upgrade complete.
For the next one. And he'll be going for this one right here. Trying to get as much damage in there as possible, but that's a lot of damage right there. Those Dryads are not lasting very long for that onslaught of gargoyles. But look at that. That's like 25 gargoyles stacked on top of each other. And all you need is one good drench and fireball to finish that up, and then they're all dead.
Upgrade.
Go for more creeping. Just to get the lich up a little bit higher. Is the Tree of Life? Where did it go? Did it? Nope. Do we see another Tree of Life coming up? I could have sworn I saw it. Oh well. There's both sides still have an expansion going for them, but Moon is a little bit of ahead when it comes to the gold. But XlorD has got the levels on the Lich, so he's going to go for another level of Dark Ritual on towards his Lich. We'll be able to do quite a lot of damage there once it goes out as well. Moving forward. And it looks like the expansion could be spotted rather shortly. Ooh, the Death Knight is getting spotted. Mana Burn goes off on towards the Lich. That could be problematic right there. As all these ranged units from Moon could be dishing out all the damage. Alright, get the hell out of there, XlorD. Ooh, Lich is a little bit low. You need to watch out that he doesn't get slow too much. A little bit of micro there. Trying to get out. But he doesn't effectively have any ground units. Yeah, what did he buy there? Scroll Restoration, Scroll TP. Alright, that's quite good. And on the other side we got Boots of Kalthalos as well as Claws of Attack. +9 on towards the Lich, which will do quite a lot of damage. Especially that Orb of Corruption adds so much to your troops. Where did that Tree of Life go?
Our forces are under attack.
Oops. Trying to entangle that gold mine right now. Going for another expansion on top of this one, but that one's oh no, actually it's already gone. I got killed earlier, of course. My apologies. So right now, Moon doesn't have any expansions, and he's already lost his gold mine. So everything leans on this.
Our gold mine has collapsed.
Right now, XlorD shouldn't have much trouble getting forward, but his Lich could be in a little bit of trouble. The Dryads are everywhere. Are we going to see a TP coming in? We don't see any staffs at the moment. It does have a nice Death Coil coming off. As Moon finds himself against the Lich. That gets healed continuously. Gargoyles are still running around. And what are we going to see? What is XlorD going to magically get out of his top hat? And he's got 1,100 gold and 1,100 lumber. And he could do a little dance because he's got so much. And resources-wise, he is way, way ahead of Moon. Even though Moon has superior amounts of lumber, but his gold is quite lacking, especially since, well, he doesn't have any gold mines. And this gold mine right here is everything he needs, and that's what he's leaning on. And, well, XlorD knows this quite well, and he knows that he goes take it down as the Pandaren Brewmaster gets shot at. He's a little bit low. Pandaren Brewmaster goes down. That's the hero down I need to watch out for with that fire breath. More of the Dryads are going to go down. This is it right here. TP comes in as the Death Knight managed to get another level of gets mana burned, and as the attack has managed to take it. And more damage coming in. Now the Demon Hunter's being prepped. No, these Dryads are going to go first. One Dryad down. And as TP comes in, and this is it. This expansion for XlorD, for Moon, is going to go down. And that was the expansion he needed. On the other side, now XlorD has another expansion going for himself, and he's got more and more gold. Another Tree of Eternity coming in. Well, that was the Tree of Eternity from his main base. Walking all the way towards this area. That's all he has. If he can get that one, then he could be saved. But not versus a ridiculous onslaught of Frostworms and Gargoyles. And he already lost his Pandaren Brewmaster, and until he can get this gold mine filled up with wisps, he's going to be in a lot of trouble. He will be, and he's already spotted by the Shade, and the troops are coming in. XlorD is coming to town. We got the Panda coming back up. The Panda is the biggest threat towards the Gargoyles that he can imagine. Tree of Eternity coming in. Are we going to see a TP coming in from Moon? He needs to, because this Tree of Eternity is going to go down if he doesn't do anything about it.
Summoning is complete.
Just try to do a little bit more damage, but Moon needs to watch out. He cannot afford to lose this expansion. If he does, then it's over. Here he comes, running back. Doesn't have a scroll of TP, and he doesn't have his panda. This could be it right here. I think XlorD has this. He is going to get this this expansion for him, and that is it. That will just sign the dotted line with Moon's blood. There it goes. XlorD, well, has no reason not to lose this anymore. As gold mines of his are going up all over the place. Spirit towers, Nerubian towers, you name it, he's got it.
Upgrade complete. Our forces are under attack.
As now, all Moon can do is pray that XlorD makes a retarded mistake. But it doesn't look like. I'm just quickly going to look around whether or not there is any expansions going for Moon. It doesn't look like it. And XlorD has put his sight on towards the base of Moon. We only have... Oh, the panda comes in just in time. Fire breath. We're going to see Drench on the gargoyles. Not just yet. Ooh, hello, Demon Hunter all by yourself. Yeah, there's a lot of dryads there as well. He needs to watch out. Gargoyles are still in place. Yeah, here we go. He's going after the Ultra Eldris. What is he going to do? Panda's still there. That Panda is the biggest threat they have, although those Dryads are in there as well. They're running gun a little bit. The Dryads combine. Oh, that's Shredder down. That's a bit of a shame. And they got a level 5 Lich and a level 6 Death Knight. Now they're going after the Ancient of the Lord. The Panda's still there. And the Panda gets in there. And gets the yeah, he already has the drench ability on him. And if he gets a fireball in them now, and all these gargoyles will die. They're that weak.
Summoning is complete.
As
our forces
XlorD has resources coming out of his ass, and now he's going for the base. Moonwell's first. As those will be able to heal up Moon's troops if they decide to come in. But Moon is going after this expansion, but it doesn't really matter because there's 4 more on various areas around the map. And now the Ancient Protector is next. Slow him down a little bit, and that's that. As XlorD has all the money in the world, he will be able to buy all the upgrades on towards his units. And this is it right here. Moon is going to lose his buildings. He's losing his base. He might as well just call a good game. As XlorD has managed to pull it back. He did have the trouble with that panda versus those gargoyles, but took the risk, took the panda down, and from there on, it was just a downhill run. Taking the Tree of Eternity down was really the ceiling of the contract right there. As Moon's base is being decimated.
Summoning is complete. Our forces are under attack.
There's the panda once more.
Is complete.
That was Moon's last attack that he could do. The Demon Hunter is going to go down. It's a good game. Demon Hunter is down. As the panda is not going to go down as well. Fireball did not manage. As we got a couple of anti-magic spells. Good game being called by Moon, as that was it right there. Very, very well played from XlorD. Using those gargoyles to combine with the Frostworm quite early on, and then taking out the panda, and that was it. That was curtains for Moon right there. No expansions, and, well, in all honesty, XlorD had more expansions than the English had colonies in the 1600s. Anyway, if you... I hope you enjoyed today. It was day 26. Tune in back tomorrow for day 27 of 30 Days of Warcraft. We're in the last breaths we have in 30 days. I'm going to try and focus it all on towards an undead mirror. I'm going to find myself an undead mirror for you guys to enjoy. I'll see you tomorrow. And remember, leave your comments below.